Kilimanjaro is, like a once-in-a-lifetime trip that I'd been wanting to do for some time, but probably, just keeping it on the shelf and sort of not moving forward with it. But then this year, because of events that have happened, like losing mum, I felt that I wanted to do something sort of really big this year, and obviously sort of throwing into the mix as well the ability to raise some money for charity for Macmillan, which is obviously a sort of great cause.
Well, Chris sadly lost his mum earlier in the year, and he had already he signed up to do it, and then Pete sadly lost his stepdad Peter later on in the summer, and he signed up to do it as well. And when I sort of found out they were both doing it, I sort of said, well, I'm going to do it too then.
I'd said to Chris, oh, that sounds like a really great idea, maybe I'll do the same. Mentioned it to my mother. She told half of the county that I was climbing Kilimanjaro, so I didn't really get much of a choice. But obviously I'm delighted to be doing it. I can't wait. Obviously the reason for choosing Macmillan would be because, having recently lost my stepfather to cancer, we just got the most exceptional care from them for the last few months of his life, and then fantastic aftercare, helping my mother cope with it. So, it was a kind of obvious choice for a charity to pick.
Macmillan are just one of those sort of great foundations that, nobody ever thinks they're going to need. And, when they come in and help you in a situation, they just take care of everything for you. They're so kind, and, they're there times of extreme sort of crisis and emergency.
Over the years, you sort of figure out you've so many friends and family who've experienced cancer, and without fail they always say that it was Macmillan who have just done amazing things and made the worst times just bearable. So it's such a good charity that when they said they were going to do it for that, it was really easy. I sort of said, yeah, absolutely, let's do it.
I think because they rely so much on private funding that it just seemed like a great cause to to kind of give something back and hopefully help other people that would be in a similar situation. The preparation actually has been a lot of fun. I mean, I think now probably all of us in the group would think that we're getting near ready, and I think we've done a lot of hill walking, we've done a lot of sort of mental preparation as well, and talking about sort of situations that we might find ourselves in. Trying to get our sort of basic fitness up, trying to think about every eventuality. And the preparation actually, I have to say, has been much more fun than I kind of thought it would be. It's been nice to spend time with the boys.
We've been walking pretty much, not all every weekend, but since about August we've been doing just lots of long walks over the South Downs. It can't really prepare you for the sort of steady mountain climbing, but it's just to get your legs used to walking really. So we've had some nice Sunday afternoons out walking across the downs really.
I have been eating an enormous number of scones with a variety of fillings, mostly cream and a little bit of strawberry jam. I've been walking inordinate amounts. I spent an awful lot of time in cramped conditions in a car, driving to various walks, and bathing my feet in ass's milk. That's the other thing I've been doing.
The biggest unknown, apart from your own personal fitness, is obviously the altitude and your how you adapt and what effect it's gonna have on you. And I think probably everybody's worst fear is not making it for one reason or another. Because as you sort of train, the only thing you sort of really think about is that last the feeling that you have as you go over that sort of last bit and kind of make it up to the top and look round and everybody's with you and your friends are there and hopefully an amazing view, hopefully not a whiteout, and so my greatest fear I suppose is not being able to share that with with the people that I'm going with.
We all know about it, we've read up about it, and we know what to expect, and actually the route we're doing has a really good chance, is a much better acclimatisation, so you've got a much better chance of making it, but you will still feel rough apparently for a day or two, and that level of roughness depends on how you cope with it. But also it's silly things like I've been filming all our training runs, training walks, and it's silly things like, have I got enough batteries for the camera? Have I got enough? Am I going to cover all this? Is it going to be so cold at the top that I won't be able to film anything because the camera will seize up? It's things like that actually that I think about as well.
I just want to get on with it, and at the moment it's the sort of unknown, not knowing what the camping's going to be like, not knowing what the temperatures are going to be like, or what the weather's going to be like, what the other people are going to be like, and all those kind of things are intriguing me, and I just want to kind of get stuck in and find out.
I think, we're ready to go now, definitely.
Yeah, I think I'm ready. I think the thing is, without actually being there and actually seeing it, in the flesh, and actually being there and experiencing it and knowing actually what it's like, I feel that, I'm as prepared as I can probably be at this point.
By the time I got there, I'd just turned 40, and I was sort of in the back of my mind looking for something to special to do, and something to sort of, an achievement, and this sort of came along, and it was like, well, yeah, absolutely, that's exactly it. So it's probably some sort of midlife crisis, I think. No, don't wave at the camera. Alright, fat knacker. Look at the waistband on those.
Oh, great. Why we won.
Walking. Oh, God. Be walking. But it's hard.